You're all you have, and everything you have. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am Natalie, spelled Natalee, and I am here to do your daily reading for Monday, August 12th, 2019. Just keep in mind that there is no such thing as time, just energy, attention, and priorities. There are many downloads over this weekend since Friday, since we last spoke. That was one of them. There's a lot of us doing work, hard work, soul work, and I just want to tell you that you're doing really great whether you feel like you are or not. This is the first lunar cycle after the eclipse here in August, so it's rough, it's confusing, it's a lot, it's overwhelming, it's liberating, it's wonderful, it's highs, it's lows, it's everything in between. It showed me a pendulum swinging all the way here to all the way there, and there's no, like, you know, middle yet, quite yet, okay? So whether you're feeling crummy when you're watching this or you're feeling ecstatic when you're watching this, I just want you to know that you're doing way better than you even think, way better than you even know, okay, my dears? So don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, so I think that's why I have so many different messages and downloads, because everyone's going through different things and are at different stages of development here. So another thing is that, you know, parts of these messages will resonate, parts of them will not. When they don't resonate, it's resonating for someone else. And when it is resonating, it's resonating because it's you. When it's for you, it is you. I'm channeling you right back to you. You're tuning into me to tune into yourself. That's really what this is here, okay? So me being psychic, it's just, I can read you. I just know what you're thinking and feeling, and I'm giving it back to you non-judgmentally, completely empathetic and lovingly, and that's what this is. So try not to fear me. That's all I want to say. Okay. So that's one. There's this issue with rejection. Someone's really... Here, let me just give it to you. Hold on. When you are rejected and want to only keep running to them, run fast to yourself. You need to run to yourself when you feel rejected. It's the first thing you've got to do. You run as much as you want to run to them, you run to yourself. You take, what did I put? Take a shower, eat something, or lay down to rest. 1, 2, 3. When you feel rejected, come here. When you feel rejected, run back to yourself. 1, 2, 3. One of those three things, it's all you have to remember, is to eat something, lay down to rest, or take a shower. Because it's like traveling. You've been traveling far, long, and frequent, and, you know, for any of you that have traveled, you know that being tired, being hungry, or wanting a shower is kind of like, that's normal when you're traveling. It's like it's almost like it's not traveling unless you're sort of uncomfortable in some way, shape, or form. Being in this relationship with someone else has traveled, or being in a situation, or being unbalanced emotionally, involved in something else externally. It's you traveling away from yourself. So when that ends, when you're rejected, it's time to come home. Home is you. You are home. Okay? You are home. Home is you. Balance, temperance, healing, reconciliation. That's home. That's your inner sanctuary right there. Some of you will be balanced. Some of you will feel this. Feel balanced, feel... okay, I can do this, I'm doing it. And some of you are working to get here. Some of you are more like unbalanced. I can't get it together. I think I have it. I think I'm holding on to it, and then something happens and I get blown out of my zone. I get blown out of the progress that I feel like I was doing. And now it's, you know, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and you know, just okay. Be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You just got to work on turning it upright and just, you know, try again. So, just, you know, I can feel some people really hard on themselves, and it's like they just want to give up. Like they don't want to even try to change or continue their growth. They just say, fuck it, you know. 3 cards came out. Ooh. Here we have this again, the 4 of Cups. And then these 2 came out together. The King of Wands with the 4 of Pentacles. Is it focusing? About now. There we go. The King of Wands. It could be an arrogant person. This is someone not taking the Temperance. They're saying, Nine Danka. They're saying, no thank you. I can do this my own way. I can do this. This is ego. Someone doesn't want to let go of their ego. This could be someone that you're dealing with that you might even be mirroring, my dears. Okay, because whatever's going on with us internally on a molecular level, on a cellular level, with our words, how we interact, our expressions of ourselves, that's going to be mirrored in our 3D reality. Whatever's going on inside of us, we are going to create holographically in our relationships and situations with the outside. Okay? It's only why I'm saying that, because I don't want anyone to watch this and think it's only the other person, because sure, it is the other person, but then why are we even talking? Why is this even coming up in your tarot reading? If it's not meant to heal the shadow part of yourself so that you stop engaging with this egocentric King of Wands type person who's not sharing anything, who doesn't want to open up, who's totally bombastic and self-righteous, and, you know, because I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone else around you. I feel like you, I mean, you're a Natalinian, you're on the Natalinian frequency, you're on the Watch Natalie channel, you know, maybe you've been watching me for a while, you're high vibed, you're trying to ascend all of that. So even when we do have our momentary shadow sides where we are momentarily, you know, tooting our own horns or feeling entitled to something, or, you know, someone triggers us and our ego responds before we have time to just I feel you. I know, I can feel that you feel like I'm judging you. I'm not judging you. Let me give you this. You're with this person, you're involved with this person, it's mirroring something going on with yourself. Let me give you this, because there's a couple of you that I really want to get through. The people that are most resistant to this message are the people that really need this message, okay? When I was a little Natalie, I had this very well-developed sense of ego. And to be like a child and to be treated like I was about that big was constantly demasculating for me. So, little Natalie grew up with like an authority figure complex, okay? It's a Capricornian thing. Capricorn, maybe it'll come up tomorrow, maybe not, whatever. But but the point is that, you know, this isn't, I'm not resonating with this, but I'm giving this little story for you so that you can see when you're mad at someone, when you're, because this is a very charismatic person. The person in your life that is like this, it could be you. But if you're dealing with this person and you're trying to crack them open, you're trying to get through to them, this could be a husband, a wife, a father, a mother, a daughter, a son, a best friend, your child minder. It could be someone close to you that it's an investment to try to work it out with them, okay? So if it's someone that you're not just going to walk away from, if it's a family member, if it's a spouse, whoever this is where you start. It always starts with the self. It always starts with going home. You are home. You have to create your own sanctuary within yourself. so that when they throw you off balance, when you start getting riled up, because this is a very King of Wands, when they use this energy constructively, it brings in masses of people, rally them around to a good cause, you know, like one of those motivational workout people that go and they yell and they do things and they dance and they sing and then like riles people. It's very fire sign. It's very much so. But look, they're not sharing that with you. They're not giving you that attention. They're not opening up to you. Inverted, if this is like a negative wielding of this power, it's very demeaning. It's patronizing. It's entitled. It's overbearing. Okay? So, with this person, and this could even be the person that rejected you that you want to run towards. If you want to run towards this person, if you offered your cup to them and they rejected you, and you're mad at them for being a selfish prick, just saying, the first card straight out the gates, the most, you know, it's the card, first heal the selfish prick within. Take that selfish prick, sit him down, and say, hey, stop. Well, okay, I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Heal that part of yourself inside. And even if you did, some of you've already healed it, and this is going to take a different tactic to deal with. So let's proceed. You know, when one fire element comes out and then another one comes out, it makes me very excited here. Because the fire element is so... It's the best way to end something, is to start something. Okay? So this rejection, because I picked up a bunch of rejection in my weekend downloads, my weekend psychic tunings, from someone who, and that's another thing, is that don't hate them, don't be angry at these people. They're not ready, they're not there. There's things that I'm not there on. There's things that you're not there on. For this person, this time right now, they're not there. Okay? So you look like you're doing fine, that you're okay to you know, you're healing. Some of you are trying to heal. Some of you turned your back on healing and you've totally given up. And maybe you're just here for the Scooby Snacks to see what's going on in other people's lives. Regardless. This is also very phallic, just saying. That Ace of Wands, there's no obstruction to that new beginning. It's almost like this came up today and I just didn't even connect it. Okay, now that you have the rejection, now that they turned you down, you are free to move about the cabin. Okay? The seatbelt sign is off. I want you to know, I was actually thinking about this earlier today. I had a conversation with someone about it earlier today as well, about rejection. And we're talking about males not wanting to make an approach because of the fear of rejection is so great, so insurmountably burdenful. And I said, you know, I have very strong masculine energy running inside of my body, in the course of my veins. And so I take bold risks. I send emails and make phone calls and verbally say things, and you know, when I'm looking to someone in the face. I don't know if it's like a Chicago thing or what, but I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, and I look into someone's eyes when I'm saying it. And there's two different perspectives. If you both think it could never happen, this person will never say yes, there's two attitudes. One will say, well, they're never going to say yes, so I might as well try. And the other one's going to say, well, they'll never say yes, why would I try? See, for me, I have to know. I have to know. I have to see. Like when I watched Inception in the movie theaters, my heart just dropped to my stomach. was counting down the days till the DVD came out, so I just had to know. I don't care how much it hurts. I don't care. I just want to know. I have to be rejected to know. This person, maybe you're like me, maybe that's why we're on the this person that you're dealing with is the opposite. This other person that rejected you fears that you're going to reject them, and they can't. They'll just definitely not. Okay, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. They can't take it. They can't, or they don't. They're just like, you know, the holding on to all the pentacles, holding on to the. And remember what I said about when you try to hold on, the energy doesn't want to go. They're just really blowing themselves up, blowing up their own spot spiritually, and it's not going to go away. That's the thing, is that they think they're going to, we'll get into this. We'll get into it. Don't worry. This is a freebie. We're going to do a thorough reading for anyone that's already knowing that this is their story. I'm tuning into you. Okay? This person, while they're the King of Wands, they're insecure. You don't hold on this tight unless you fear so deeply the loss and the grief. Okay? So that should give you some perspective over why they rejected you. You know, I do work a lot. I do have a lot of little projects that I do, you know, all kinds of things. And I forgot how I was guided to this, but I found this information on the internet that says workaholics are there's like a support group for families of workaholics. You know, workaholics work so much as a means of rejecting relationships, all of them, before they reject them. I thought, what a great coping mechanism, because I get so much done. Laugh. Okay. So here's this is how to use the energy is what I'm here for, right? So this person rejected you. Pick that up in the download. Super clear as day. What are you going to do with it now? You're going to start something brand new and amazing. That's what you're going to do. Your life is going to be better. Your day-to-day life is going to be better now that you're not crunching about this person. Okay. Let's clarify now. 18 minutes. Yeah, we're going to clarify. We're going to start clarifying now. Let's clarify the Temperance card, please. Ooh. Hasty. Wow. Someone here is really blowing right through the hermit mode, Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords cycle of pain. They're going straight to the goodies, straight to the spiritual download, straight through the purging. This person, one of you, is able to purge all this really easily now. Like where you, oh, okay. So it's like ripping off a Band-Aid, okay? So let me try to think of my own example to tell you. When you apply for something and you don't get it, and you get the email, it's like, you know, it's like, oh, rip that Band-Aid off. Someone here definitely wants to see or know or get positive information, reject me so clearly so that I know exactly how to move forward with my life. You know, it's and for some of you that's going to happen, but it's not going to be your choice, or you're not looking for that. It's almost like this information comes into your lap without even trying. You don't even have to Page of Swords it, Knight of Swords, boom. You stumble upon an email, you find a receipt, it's like a thing, it's like that. And it's sort of shocking, sort of like, ah, what? Look at the down. I feel like there's a quote here that would fit that. Ooh. We're going to clarify the Four of Cups. And I have a download that matches this, actually. I heard his or her voice. I heard their voice, their own inner dialogue. They said, I didn't want to want this. I don't want to want this. Sorry. I don't want to want this. I don't want to want this. Someone doesn't even want this because of all of the it's bringing up. So let's clarify that Four of Cups, please. Pretty please. Did you see that? Could you see that it was peeking out? I wonder. I'll watch it back. Hello, lover. Hello. Yeah, they rejected you. Whoever this is resonating for, they totally said, it's like you not. It's like you knocked on their door. Knock, knock, knock. They open the door and you're like, and they go, and they just like slam the door in your face because they can't take it. Because they can't take that you guys are soulmates. I shouldn't be smiling when I say that. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. Ugh. Okay, but think of what their voice is saying in their own heads. I don't want to want this. That's what they're saying. That's what they said at some point. This is their energy. They don't want to put down that ego. They know you're a soulmate too. They're trying to not want you. That's how they're trying to get balance. They're trying to see, loving you, liking you has thrown them off balance. So they're trying to restore their balance by telling themselves that they don't want you. How's that working out? Because if you're on this channel, you have a strong vibe. Okay, let me just say that. If you're on the Natalinian frequency, we have strong vibes, okay? Okay. Let's clarify this Four of Pentacles, King of... Ooh. Wow, King of Wands, really? Really? Ooh, I just saw the Tin Man. You're a Tin Man, King of Wands. You are a Tin Man. No heart. Nope. This person either dumped you or rejected you successfully. They threw that, they shut that door pretty tight, pretty loudly. And so they won, but they didn't win. This is exactly that card, where this guy wins this battle, but loses two friends. And he's smiling because he's too unintelligent to realize what had happened. That he lost camaraderie, goodwill, friendship. See, this person's still holding on to this low vibration frequency. This pettiness and jealousy, competition, overdeveloped ego, overdeveloped cutthroat ambition, very cutthroat. They treated you very harshly too. They treated you like they treat everybody else. Cutthroat, rude, cruel, slanderous. They could have believed slander about you. They could have believed rumors about you, started rumors about you. Oof. And you're soulmates. You're soulmates for a reason. You guys got to work this out. You just got to worry about cleaning your side of the street. That's why, you know, I'm like your psychic tarot strategist here. This is what we do. The energy work that we do here is real energy work transmitted through the screen. Okay, you sit down, or maybe you're walking, jogging, wherever you are, watching, listening to this reading. You begin one way. We go through this reading. At the very end, you're going to feel different. That's energy work that we're doing. I'm affecting you. You're affecting me, affecting you. Help me help you. Okay, so King of Wands. Okay, but see, I roll my eyes. It's like one of my things that I do. I roll my eyes, but there's no judgments, because have there been times in Miss Natalie's past where I wasn't the highly evolved person I am now, and I was sort of, yeah. Yeah, it was everybody, right? Okay, so that's where we're coming at this. You know, you're high vibed. You're gonna Ooh, we're gonna do a divine feather. I just saw birds in the sky. As the sun sets on a beach, birds in the sky. That's weird. Kind of like this, actually, how the sky is like purple on top and then yellow down here. That's really something about a different kind of sky. Different kind of sky. Anyway, you're high vibe. You're flying above all of this, okay? You really are. So address what you don't like about them, what's really under your skin, what's really stewing you, and ask yourself if there's any of that in yourself, honestly. Like peeking out, seeping out, you know, right now, like, oh, they're so stubborn. What are you being stubborn about in this? That's the best you're going to get out of this, because this person, you can't control this person, you can only control yourself. That's why what I love about this, whether you want this or not, whether you're like me and you like have to, you want the no. I like a hard no. No is better than maybe. I don't do maybe. Like, you want me or you don't. Tell me. You know, it's like, but leaving me stringing in the wind is just like, you know. Anyway, so whether you're like that or not doesn't matter, because you have a new beginning for your life, your daily life, your everyday life. It's like maybe even this reading is the last purge that you need to be like, oh, okay, I can totally let this go in my mind, because it's affecting your day-to-day life. It's affecting the day-to-day. You know, that 10 minutes in the morning that you're making your coffee, stewing about this person, the whole night passed and you didn't hear from them, or whatever it is, that little 10-minute chunk could have been spent daydreaming, looking out the window, watching nature happen, and then you get a creative insight, or you get a new idea for your business, or you relive a fun memory with an early childhood friend, or you relive a very sexy memory of something else in the past, or you prepare for your day. Or, okay, I can go on and on and on and on and on, obviously, but that's where the pebbles are of life. Life is made up of that, moment to moment, right now. It's all we have. The past, the future, right now. Knowing how to use the energies that are flowing through you, and, you know, controlling the energy output that you are sending out to the universe to holographically create in the 3D reality, that's what you should be. Oh, there's another. Hold on. Dang it, I didn't finish it. I don't want to speak it too prematurely, though, because it has to be really exactly what the download was, what the psychic thing. I need to find a different word for it. Okay. Anyway, it's the day-to-day, so let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Wow. The whole world's about to open up for you. Didn't mean to go into that sound. I'm not sure where it stopped recording, but this is where we left off. The Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles clarified by the world. This is a major completion. This is either you, through this reading, through the energy work we're doing right here, you're either realizing that you have been attracting people that reflect your shadow self that you've been trying to fix in them that you really want to fix in yourself, and that whole realization is your completion. Or it explains in this video, in this energy work video that we're doing, how and why you've been attracted to this King of Wands person, this really, not letting anything go, being, treating you this way, that way, and understanding that helps you let it go, and that is your cycle of completion. And for others of you, yet still, it's how anything affects you in the day-to-day, and how it just takes a little chunk of your life from you whenever you have that negative thought about them. Every negative thought, every negative feeling is like a stolen piece of life. Pentacles. Seriously though. And when you understand that, and when you have control over yourself, is when you really do get control of reality. This is not your job to make him understand, or her. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the masculine in either the feminine. Oh, and see, that's another thing. Another reason why I gave that tip about how feminines can channel their masculine energies through humor successfully is because there are other females with authority issues where their masculine energies were totally emasculated growing up, and there's an overcompensation. That's going to trigger all the males who have insecure mom issues about feminine toxicity, and they're not going to trust them, and it's going to go back and forth, and before you know it, it's just the apocalypse. Okay? It's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It's not your responsibility to help them understand this. You're here. This message is for you. This is about you. Because I'm sure there's some of you that want to save them because you love them, because you're soulmates. I get it. But what you got to do is be this. Inside. Create your own sanctuary. When you... When you... I just emailed. It's when you acknowledge your worth and your value externally, other people will treat you that way. They will mirror you, because people mirror each other. So you have to project out what you want reflected back to you holographically, cellularly, energetically. Okay? That could be what some of you are learning as well. Whoa, okay. See, now I don't know where we are on time. Okay, so let's do one more row. Or should, no, hold on. I wanted to, let's just do one more row, just to be safe, okay? Let's clarify the Temperance and the Knight of Swords, please. Feel more wisdom nuggets wanting to come out. Did you see that? It's going to stay reverse, you guys. The Two of Staves. The search is over. Oh, that's what I was saying. So when you acknowledge your own worth, and that's what people see, that's how you change this person. For those of you that really want to change this person because you love them, because they're your soulmate, you pull back. I mean, listen, they rejected you. Once they reject you, you go away. What did I say in the top of this video? When you are rejected and all you want to do is rush towards them, run fast to yourself. There was something else, hold on. Oh, there's more for the King of Wands. They're going, I've been waiting for this moment for all of my life. And then the response to that to them, you weren't ready. You didn't prepare. You didn't believe it would happen. You didn't believe it would happen, and now you're unprepared. Ugh, this is getting deeper. This King of Wands at one point wanted this love, okay? But then it didn't happen. This person could be in their maybe 50s or so and never really loved someone. Doesn't have to be. Blur the signs, ages, genders. But however old they are, they just gave up the search. This triggered that because the search is over. They didn't think it would happen. They just thought, you know, I guess I'm just going to be a jerk my whole life. There's no one on this God green earth worth changing for, you know? And then you came along. But they didn't do the work to be a great partner for you. That's what they mean by, when I heard it, I was like, you know, just listening. You weren't ready. You didn't prepare. You didn't believe it would happen. And now you're unprepared. That's why they rejected you. That's what unprepared means. If they had protected this wish for you, this dream of you before they met you, they could have steered their life, they could have steered their energies to not be so closed off, to not be petty or jealous or overly ambitious or a jerk or slanderous or cruel or competitive or manipulative, is what I just heard very forcefully. This person is manipulative. They hold back to reassert power. It's manipulative. This person is manipulative. And they manipulated you through rejection. They rejected you to manipulate you to subvert your power to come back to them less powerful so that they could leverage that in the relationship emotionally. Ooh, I got the chills. Ooh, why does that hit so, like, ooh. Like in Zoolander. Owen Wilson. Damn. It's messed up. It's messed up, man. Remember, we're not judging them. Still. If this is happening now, this is why they're rejecting you. Oof. Temperance, Knight of Swords, Two of Staves reversed. Search is over. They won't be looking for anyone else. They won't be looking for anyone else. They know it's you. Alright, let's clarify the Four of Cups and the Lover. Ooh, okay. Bottom of the deck, Death card. And the Wheel of Fortune. All we need is the King of Cups. I'm taking this one. Oof. Hold on. Yes, it is. It does belong here. Okay. Rejection. What did they reject? A soulmate. When they did that, or as they're doing it, it sets off a chain reaction energetically, leads to their transformation. It leads to your transformation. If it's meant to be, some of you, For some of you, if it's meant to be, it will transform your connection to them so that you are together. And it was the last significant, huge energetic shift that both of you needed before you could manifest as individuals. What I mean by this is you needed to learn this about them so that you could forgive them. Because just like you are holographically attracting them into your space, you have to forgive yourself and whatever the backstory is to why this is all happening in the first place. Forgive it, let it go, move on, close it out, feel it to heal it, hermit mode it, you know, follow the light. XYZ. I don't want to just rattle off. So in a way, it's almost like they were meant to reject you so that they could learn this lesson, so that you could learn this lesson, so that you both could learn how to temper yourselves and grow. I just don't want you to take it personally because you're great. You really are. Okay, so I hope you got that. They rejected you. You're a soulmate. They love you. Scared of it, and it's like it's buried very, very, very deep down. They do. Spurs a transformation. It spurs. Now, this is, for some of these Kings of Wands, what will die is kind of like their hope for the future. Like it goes back to what I said earlier in this video about rejection. That they will think, oh my God, what have I done? They would never take me back after the way I treated them, after what I did, after how it all went down. So I'm going to be a POS the rest of my life. And what dies is like that opportunity for growth. And they kill it themselves. They do it to themselves. For others, and this is what I'm really hoping for, realizing that you were a soulmate triggers them to try. To make up for how unprepared they are when they met you or when this happened. Because, right, you know, they met you and they rejected you because they were not prepared. So what I'm hoping is, I'm idealistic, what I'm hoping is that knowing that you're a soulmate says, okay, well, we have a connection. And it's bigger than this lifetime. It's bigger than the actions of this incarnation, of this body. Maybe they feel like they've had a lifetime with you before. Maybe they've had dreams about you before. Could be. This is divinely protected. All of this, divine. First card, straight out the gate, Temperance, divine. It's guided by other energies. Okay? Guided and protected, both of you. Hoping, cross your fingers, hoping that it spurs them, that they go through. This will be actually easier and better if they have scorpionic charts. Because it's a familiar energy. They're used to rebirth. They're used to completely shedding skin, and you know, you meet them, they're totally different. So it could be, if they have it, depending on where they have that in their chart, how it's operating, that energy. Anyone can do this with willpower, though. The stars incline, they do not compel. This energy work that we're doing is significant in that sense. That once you view this, come out the other side, you're empowered to go use these energies how you want. Okay? If all goes well, they transform themselves, and when they do that energy work, the wheel turns in their favor. Just by them changing themselves. They don't have to control anything on the outside. They don't have to do anything on the outside, like very significantly, because this is the element of fate and destiny, and that this is guided by something bigger than the two individuals involved here. Okay? Beautiful cards. Oh, I love it. I love it. When that happens, and that's when you put it to the test. I say this here, that put me to the test. Put all of this to the test. Put it to the test. Watch it work. Change your energy, vibrational frequency. Watch your reality change around you. That's the coolest part about, honestly, the coolest part about being psychic is testing it and watching it work. Okay? Test this out. If you're the King of Wands watching me, hey boo, I'm just kidding. But if you're the King of Wands watching me, test this out. Test it out. Just give it a shot. Try it. Just try. Watch the wheel turn for you, my dear. Then you get the stability. Because that's what you were afraid of losing in the first place, was your sense of stability. You were holding on because you didn't know when you were going to get another pentacle, when you didn't know, you know. That's why you're so defensive. That's why you're so, you know, like that. You can do it. You can get it the good way. You can manifest anything else from here on out. That's the point. And then it unlocks, now you have all of the tools. You have the baton, the cup, the stave, the pentacle, the cosmic lemniscate above your head to manifest anything else after this. This is a big one. This is a big one, guys. This is a very big one. Okay, let's clarify this King of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and 5 of Swords, please. The King of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. Keeping it reversed. Yeah, this is him not being excited for you. This is completely inverted energies. Completely closing in on itself. Really, really repressed, oppressed, really, really. This could have been in the, if this was in the past, they just, it's like you paralyzed them is what I just saw. Like they just ran right in the opposite direction. Ran right in the opposite direction from you. Ran from you. And it really hurt you. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the World. Oh. Ooh, how gorgeous. Right next to the World, right below the World, we have the beautiful, regal, pristine, luxurious, Venusian, perfect, ideal, feminine archetype, the Empress. Whew. Wow. You're going to see on the table what this looks like. Your side, their side. Resolution and peace, conflict and strife, and internal misery. Abundance, lack, free-flowing stagnation, attracting, self-sabotaging. Wow. You're going to flourish. Okay. You are absolutely going to flourish. And it's because you're doing the healing. King of Wands can flourish as well. They have to do the healing. They don't want to. They really don't want to, though. I mean, I can just see they're resisting it. Like going to the dentist. It's like, oh, it's a bad expression. But really, it's like pulling teeth for them. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. If you're holding on to them, holding on to the hope, I'm telling you right now, they don't want to. They know that you're the love of their life. They know you're a soulmate. I see everything that searches over. You, just focus on you, because you're going to flourish. You're going to flourish. Your day-to-day is about to change, too. There's going to be a new, like a breath of fresh air, like an invigoration. There's going to be something. This is not a daily influence. This is like now. Oh, is my hair almost? Okay. Okay, guys. So I definitely, let's just do a really quick yes or no. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a yes or no. If the King of Wands, it's not even about this person coming back to you. It's about them evolving. Will this King of Wands take this experience and evolve? Because I feel like you're connected, right? Your soulmates, you're connected. Wouldn't they pick up on this? Unless you cut the cord, but I don't think you're going to do that. I think you're just going to flourish. You know? Let's see if the King of Wands heals. Does the King of Wands heal? King of Wands heal. Do they heal? Do they heal? Dare I say it? Why am I so excited for the Six of Pentacles? Because it's generosity. And what does this King of Wands have to learn? To be generous. Look at the two cards. This is the selfish little man. And this is the kind-hearted, open-hearted man. Okay? And he's giving not a cent more than what he has to give. You know? He balances the scales of justice first. This is not balancing the scales of justice, not by any way, shape, or form. But they will. Honestly, they might reach out to you. They might be generous with you. But regardless, this experience with you and realizing what you two have and what you two are has already changed them. It has already affected them on a very deep and profound level. And they should be generous moving forward. If they're not, they will be. Even if they don't want to appear that way. Some of you, this experience will affect them and you don't hear from them. And some of you, this experience affects them and you do hear from them. And they are generous. Very different attitude, incredibly different than Five of Swords. Very different. So there's your yes or no. Let's do the Divine Feather, because I want to do the Divine Feather for you, because I saw the birds. Birds could be significant here. I don't know how. That's for you. What is Eagle? You are learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. What did I say? What did I say? Oh, beautiful. Is that clearer? There we go. Spiritual connection, reaching new heights. That really goes with this guy right here. If you're lucky, you'll be doing this together, and you'll do your work, they'll do their work, and you reunite. But at the very least, it's for you. That's who we're really here for, okay? We're not taking responsibility for anyone else. We're just doing our thing. And hoping that they start mirroring us, loving ourselves, so that we teach them how to love us. You teach people how to treat you. When you accept crummy treatment, you teach them they can be crummy with you. That's why in the beginning when I said when you get rejected and you want to rush towards that person, you rush towards you. You go home, you do self-care, take a shower, lay down to rest, or eat something. before you even have time to question yourself. I feel like shit, what do I do? Have a little snack, lay down for a nap, take a shower. Do one thing that is like nurturing for you, and then start there and just kind of lift off. You are learning all aspects of spiritual connection. You're learning about your connection with this other person and reaching new heights. Okay? And we're going to do a Moonology card because it's Monday. And we need a great, strong start to the week. Okay. What message and advice do we have for this reading? What message and or advice do we have for this reading? Do we have advice for the King? The answers you need are coming. It's not focusing. The answers you need are coming. Emotions are running high. They might come back. They might come back with an I'm sorry present. They might come back with an I'm sorry. They might come back. They're going to come back humbled, you know, because it's emotions are running high, and it would be difficult for me to see that without any kind of other communication. And then lastly, at the bottom of the deck, what do you need to release? This is for both of you. Like I'm saying, if you mirror them and they mirror you, and you both have this pinging back and forth between you two, you both need to let this go. You need to let down the ego. They need to let down the ego. That's what you can show them when you're in your Empress mode, and show them that you've put down the ego. Do you know how hard it was for me to do that? Ego as in logically debating your position and not backing down from it. You know, so for me, that's ego is the like the argument part of it. But argument is about who is right. Debating is about what is right. Okay? Anyway, what do you need to release? What do you, my dear, need to release? If it's semantics and debates, okay, fine. If it's something else, oops, whoopsie. Why is it taking so long to focus? Sorry. Okay, I guess I'll say goodbye right here, since it's not really... Come on. Okay. Okay, this is what I got for you for today, the daily. There are no extendeds for dailies. They're always free. And what else was I going to say? Oh, so if you need more than this, there is no extended. So feel free to book me with a personal reading for more energy work. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye. So I even forgot to take a picture of it, but the bottom of the deck, I'm clearing off my table, getting ready for the next reading, and I just couldn't help but tell you guys this. I mean, we already knew it was we already knew it was a soulmate, but it's just like it's like warm fuzzy. You know, they're just really kicking themselves as King of Wands that they're not prepared, that they didn't see. They didn't see this. They didn't see that it was a soulmate. They didn't see it right away because they hadn't prepared themselves and had done good soul work to open up their eyes to really see it. So they couldn't see it. They couldn't have seen it at the time. Okay? So if they come in, you know, it's just, you guys are soulmates, okay? Or if they don't come in, you can at least move on and just love them for their soul and not for the personality that they chose to be in waking life in this incarnation. You can just love them for who you know, what you know their soul is made up of, because it's familiar to you, because you guys have had lifetimes together already. So, okay? Okay. Bye, guys. You're letting them make the right choice on their own and letting it be their choice, and that's just the most mature. It's getting up in the morning, making their coffee, and they look over and they see you just sipping your coffee, reading your book, And they're all red-eyed and stormy-faced, and you know they don't want to talk to you about it, and you know that, so you're just, you know, you're polite and everything, but it's not where there's any pressure, or it's not where there's any expectation. You let them be who they are while they work through their Three of Swords and Tower baggage. What a great week you're having, Capricorn. Okay, this person felt as if there's no conflict, they don't care about me. If there's no fighting in this relationship, I don't have their attention. If there's no conflict, then I actually feel unstable and insecure. This person is not used to, your energy is with them, and your energy gives them strength, gives them courage, gives them gumption. We have soulmates that we cannot be with. We have soulmates who we love, even though we can't be with them. And we just move on with life and accept it and meet other people, be with other people, but that special love is reserved for that soulmate, even if you cannot be with them. This person, this soulmate, what was that turn? Let's just get really into their mind here. Let's do this. Let's go, Capricorn. Let's get really into their space, since we're already inside.